So I'm making a labyrinth and I wanted to do this outside because it's actually nice today. It's a bit, see, this is my driveway. See all those cracks? That's lots of lumps. And that would be really tough to do this labyrinth out here on all the lumps. I don't know. So I cleared my basement. It's not exactly going to fit. It's a 12 by 15 foot canvas. See that nice red pole? It's in the way. I could fold up the sides and do it down here. Then, I don't know. There's something about making this in my basement filled with random things that just does not have the right feel. So perhaps I will take my chances out on my lumpy driveway. I don't know what to do. I'm making it that much more difficult for myself by doing it out here. I am not a painter. Let's see first how it fits. If I put it lengthways, maybe on the other side, there's not so many lumpy parts. But it'll be a lot nicer to paint out here. I don't want to be in my basement. I think I'm gonna do it here. I wish I knew what I was doing. Now I should put on some sunscreen. In the website I saw about how to make this stuff, they stretched it out like clamps and held it out because you want it to be very flat. I don't really have that stuff, so I'm gonna see if weights will work. A 7 circuit, paulagale.com, and she has a how to draw it. So what I'm going to do first is draw it in chalk, just a rough sketch. Then I'm going to put black string over that because then I can really see if it's even. My freehand labyrinth that I just did in the chalk is not bad now that I can see it with the black string. I'm just going to make a little adjustments and then I'm going to do some dots with some of the marker and then I'm going to paint over that. It seems like I'm doing a lot. Chalk labyrinth, string labyrinth, and then marker labyrinth and paint labyrinth. And the alternative, of course, would be to measure it from the beginning. But I'm not really big on measuring. I would rather just do it and adjust as I go along. So I'm going to make my adjustments with the string right now. Coffee. Watermelon break. I'm doing it maybe a little, planning would have helped. But the thing is, I actually ordered a book of how to make a portable canvas labyrinth, but it never showed up. And I need to make this. Can't wait for the book to come in the mail, so I kind of have to figure this out as I go along. Kind of fitting since it's all the Greek thing and the Greek myth. the guy whose name I can't remember at the moment was able to get his way out of the labyrinth with the string. You know, a labyrinth isn't a maze. There's only one way. You can't really get lost in a labyrinth. But, you know, that's the story. I'll find out exactly why it's called a labyrinth instead of a maze. I think it has something to do with that the King Minos, his palace was a series of crazy winding corridors, and you could easily get lost in that palace. So perhaps that story is based on that. And maybe King Minos apparently wasn't really well loved. Maybe he was the Minotaur. Finished Labyrinth. Okay. What do you think, Mom?
I like it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Color. Okay, I just have a little.
That's the narrow spot.
I have some paint on my brush, so I'll just see.
All right, I'm walking it. I like when I can see my shadow. Okay, this is a little weird. I'm walking with the video camera, so I can't actually see it well. Okay, I think I should stop looking at the video screen when I'm walking.
You'll get dizzy.
Yeah. I'll start falling.
For the beige or white paint?
Yeah. We're gonna clean up the messes with some beige paint. Actually, surprisingly, there's not so many messes. Ah, there's one around here, Mom, and then I stepped in paint, and so hold on, we'll come across my stepping in paint in a second. Oh, no, not this loop. Here we go, going around, going around, going around, going around, going around, going around. Okay, yeah, so this is a little tight right there. It's a little tight. We're okay though. That is the mail truck coming. I'll ask. I don't think I'm gonna ask my mailman